Today we're going to make this cute Christmas tree craft.
For today's craft, you are going to need some scissors, glue. I'm using white paper for the back of my craft, the card, so I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. I'm using green for the tree, and then I have some random colors, this for the stem and these for my little presents and my star. I don't know if I mentioned that you need scissors and glue. I've already forgotten what I've mentioned. And I do have some markers here to decorate. If you don't have any, you could use pencil crayons, or you don't even have to decorate using that. You can just use paper and glue and whatever else you do have. So what I mean by the back of the card is, here's one of my cards here, and the back of my card is white. So that's the color I'm using for the base of my card. If you want to use a different color, go ahead, you can. So go ahead, grab your supplies, and let's get started. Now, because I am using white for the main portion of my card, I'm going to take my white piece of paper, I'm going to put it in front of me here, long side left to right, short side top to bottom, and I'm just going to fold it over left to right. And just a note, if you want to decorate the front, so the card's going to open and the tree is going to be on the inside and we'll be able to stand it up. But if you want to put anything here, now would be the time to do that if you're using markers or crayons or pencil crayons. If you want to glue something on, you can do that later, but it's going to get pretty bumpy. So if you do want to decorate this, you can. I'm not going to do that for this craft, but you are more than welcome to. It is your craft. Once you have that paper folded, you're going to open that up. Now mine's an 8.5 by 11. Yours could be bigger, it could be smaller. Doesn't really matter. We'll just make sure the tree fits in it. So, for our tree today, we are going to fold our paper back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And to do that, we want to, every time I do this, I forget which way I want to do it. I think I'm doing it this way. I hope I don't do this wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm putting this piece of paper, the green, left to right is short and top to bottom is long. So I've got the long piece going up. I'm going to take the bottom and I'm going to fold it forward, and it's going to be about 1.5 fingers, maybe 2 finger spaces, about maybe 2 centimeters. There's no perfect right or wrong here, so you can see I folded it like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to accordion it, so I want to pick it up, flip it over, I'm keeping my hands there, and I'm just going to fold it back the same amount. So it's just the same amount, but I'm folding it back towards me. See how I did that? Then I'm going to put my hands, pick it all up, turn it so it's facing me, and fold it forward. And once again, I'm trying to stay within those 2 finger spaces, and then I push it down. So now it's close to me. I'm going to put all my fingers on it. I'm going to lift up. I'm going to flip it so it's further from me, and pull back. Fold down, put my hands over it, pick it up, and bring it towards me, and fold forward. Do you see what we're doing? I'm going to do that again. I'm going to pick it up, fold it away, flip it away from me, and fold it toward me, and push down. I'm going to pick up, pull it, and flip it towards me, and then fold it away from me. Now you can always slow down the video or just stop it and go back, but that's all we're doing. Flipping and folding. We're making this accordion, so this is what we're making. And once you get better at it, you can just do it a little bit more quickly, so you're just flipping and folding, flipping and folding. Once you have that, you really want to push down so that folds are nice and secure here, nice and folded. If you have something other than construction paper, a lighter piece of green paper, that is also easier to use, but I don't, so I'm going to use this. There we go. Okay, so now that I have my folded piece of paper, I want to decide how big I want the bottom of my tree. So I want the bottom one to be bigger, then it's going to go a bit smaller, and then if we have room, we'll do a small one. So I find the middle of my page, I put my piece of paper down, and I look at this side here, and I think, oh, is that going to be long enough for my tree? I don't want my tree to go all the way over here. If I do, it would be fine. You could do that, but then you're going to need another piece of green paper. And if you do that, just get another piece of green paper, fold, 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 and then join us with the rest. But if you aren't doing that, just move it over a little bit. It's probably maybe 4 finger spaces from this middle line. And when I do that, I'm going to just take that middle line there, fold it because that's where I want it to stop. And that should work. I am going to cut. So I'm going to cut right where it stopped. And you might need help with this. It's a bit tricky to cut. So there we go. That's the one I cut. Ta-da! So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I am going to put glue on one side. Oh, I should tell you, you want to leave a little bit of room here for the base of your tree. And then, so I put the glue on and then I'm going to push down on that side. Then I'm going to put glue here quite a bit because this is a little tricky to glue down. I'm going to put glue on the whole thing there. I'm going to fold it in the fold and just push down. And then more glue on the top. And once I have glue on the top, I am going to fold the whole card over and just hold it there. And you might have to hold for a little bit because it takes a bit to stick. Now, if you find when you open it, this comes apart or this comes off, you just add more glue. It is okay. We're going to do that again right here. So I take the rest that I have here and we're going to do the same thing. Let's just see here. Oh, I look like I'm going to run out of paper. So that is a problem, isn't it? Because this is a bigger one, this is going to be a little bit smaller. I still need 2 smaller ones and I don't think I want to cut any more paper off. So this is called a little bit of a problem. Now when I first did it, I did not have that problem. So maybe I folded the paper the other way. Oopsie daisies. But we're going to problem solve. So rather than give up, what we're going to do is we're going to, so leave a little space here, if you can. Glue that down. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to glue this middle part down. There we go. We're going to put glue on here. There we go. And we're going to push it down. Push, 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 push until it stays. There, and as that's drying, guess what? We need some more green. So I'm going to grab another piece of green paper. So here we go. I have my other piece of green paper. I'm doing long side facing up, short side left to right, and I'm just going to fold again. So remember what we did before, fold, 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 fold forward, fold back. I am going to do that again. Now if you happen to have paper left over, you don't have to do this. But if you are like me and you need some more, then go ahead and start folding. Okay, just remember to push, push, push down so you get that nice fold. Then I'm going to grab my craft here, and this time, so I had it out here. You could even put these closer together if you want more of them. That would work too. So you could take this one, and instead of leaving this big space, which I think is cute, you could leave a smaller space, like you could put it right here. But I like the spaces. So then what I'm going to do is, this was the length of the last one. See how it lines up? I don't want it to line up. I want it to be a little shorter. So I'm going to move it over like this and find the middle spot. So here's the middle. See the middle of my paper? If you can't see it like very well, just take a pencil or marker, pencil crayon, and just put a little line there, and then you fold on that line. Just make sure you find that line, and then you fold on that line. And once you fold on that line, you're just going to cut the excess off. You might need help with that, and that's okay. So there you go, you have it folded, and we're going to do the same thing. So decide how much space you want in here. Then you're putting glue on one half. Oh, it looks like mine was a little less. I took my time a little less on this one, so it didn't quite fold properly. So just make sure you take your time. It's a little bit thicker than the last one. So sorry, I have it folded. I put glue on the one side. I'm gonna push down the side that has glue. Then I'm putting glue on all of it. I'm gonna fold that over, and then I'm gonna put glue on this side. You can see I put quite a bit on there. And I'm folding the white over, or whatever color you're using, and I'm holding it down. Ta-da! Oh, that didn't quite stick, so I'll just stick that back. Put more glue. And there we go. And you guessed it, I'm going to do one more. So one small one for the top. It's going to be very small, so it's going to be pretty tricky, but I will do my best. I only want it to be that size. So this is going to be a bit hard to fold. Might need help with folding. I'm just going to try my best to fold. It's very, very thick. So you can see I have a lot left over. So I could either use this for the other craft, or I could move these down and put extra ones in there. Now that you know what you're doing, you can do whatever you would like for this craft. You can make all of them look different. And then I just do the same thing. Glue on one side. You can see it for this craft. I usually don't like to use a ton of glue, but this is quite thick, this paper, once you put it all together, so you do need to use quite a bit of glue. Now, I do have to put glue in the middle, but before I do that, because I have it folded already, I'm actually going to put glue right here on that side, then in the middle. And then I'm just going to fold it all down. Okay, holding it down. So you can see if you wanted to decorate on the front, it would be easier to do it before now because it's quite bumpy. And there you have your beautiful tree, and the rest is just fun. It is about decorating however you would like. So you use all these extra, let me just clean up here, these extra colors that you have, and you can put presents or whatever you would like on or under your tree, around your tree. You don't have to put presents, you could just decorate anything you want. I am going to put like a little stem here, and you can even draw like a little stem in between, like your tree, but I don't think I will, or I might. And that's the great thing. As I'm thinking about it, I'll say, what should I do? And then I'll try something, like here I'm cutting out a rectangle and I'm gonna glue it down here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here for my stem. But with your craft, you just try something, and if you don't like it, then you can switch it up. Maybe you don't want to cut anything out. Maybe you just want to use your crayons, pencil crayons or markers, and just decorate. You could put a big Merry Christmas on here if you would like. We could put a star on top. So now's the time when you get to decorate. I'm going to put some little squares here and just decorate them with little pieces of paper to look like little presents. If you have bows, you could use those. Some people have a lot of different craft supplies at home, and now's the time to grab them and be creative with them. So go ahead, decorate any way that you would like, and then we'll join back here when we are all finished our creations. For those of you just wondering how I'm doing my presents, I'm just going to cut out a couple different size boxes for my presents. So here, more rectangular. That one here is, I guess, trying to make it more of a square. I thought I had another color. Oh, we have some blue, so maybe I'll make a blue one. Maybe I'll make it nice and long. Wonder what's in these presents. And then what I do is I can either just decorate those with crayons, but for me, I'm going to just cut out some strips of the other colors. So here I'm just going to cut out like a long, thin strip of red and a long, thin strip of, maybe a thicker strip of yellow, maybe, and some blue. Maybe with the blue one, what I'll do is cut out, I'll fold it in half and cut out a half a heart. So I go up and around. And then I just take those and I use those to just decorate my presents. The heart's just kind of going to go up there like it looks like a little bit of a bow. And then with the red, what I'd like to do is just put a glue on it and then glue it on my present. And then just trim off the extra and then glue it the other way as well. I'm going to do that for my other present as well. So that just kind of gives you an idea of what I'm doing. Now for a star, I suggest drawing the star on your paper first before cutting it out, because these can be quite tricky. Or if you have little stampers for stars, or maybe you have stickers for stars, maybe you want to draw the star on instead. Maybe you don't want to put a star on, maybe you want to put something else on. And once I have kind of a few things that I like I said, you can keep going. It's up to you, this is your craft, but then you just stick everything on the way you like it. You can see my star is going to kind of come out top here. And then I could maybe layer my presents here at the bottom. So I'm putting one right here. And then maybe I'll put this one right kind of beside it, but overlapping it a little bit. And then I'm gonna I can put my last one here or over on the side. I could make a whole bunch more. I can maybe, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe put it, well, I'm not sure how to put it. Maybe over here. Oh, I think we'll put it right here. I like it right there, I think. And then I feel like I need maybe another little present, maybe a smaller one there. So I think I'll maybe put a tiny little, wonder what would be in this tiny little box. Maybe some earbuds. So yeah, I have that, and maybe with that one, I'll just put some circles on that, like a different type of wrapping paper it looks like. And then I'm done. I can decide to decorate the other side, or I don't have to. I can use this just as a decoration where it stands up, give it as a gift to someone. Now that I know how to make one, you are ready to roll. You can make as many as you would like. I hope that you enjoyed this craft. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.